Good afternoon. This is cause number 2008-58639 in the interest of Travis, Naomi, Audrina, and Aiden Ayers. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, ma'am. Please state your name and your relationship to the children.
My name is Jacqueline Ramirez. I am the mother of the children.
All right. And representing the state?
Kira Mitchell.
Court will note that the non-custodial parent is Travis Ayers. Mr. Ayers was personally served on November 14th, 2020 at 11:55 a.m. at 5310 Dunnett Head Drive in Houston, Harris County, Texas. And he was given further notice of this Zoom hearing by certified mail return receipt requested that was delivered on January 20th, 2022. And he has not checked in or filed an answer. Is that correct, Ms. Mitchell?
That is correct, Your Honor.
We'll proceed by default.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I asked the court to take judicial notice of the default order, the prior order entitled default order in suit affecting the parent-child relationship, which was signed January the 5th, 2009.
Oh, let's see if I have that one. Okay. 2009.
Yes.
Default judgment. All right. Okay. Go to take note of that.
I'd also like to offer state one, the pay record.
Ms. Ramirez, have you had an opportunity to see a copy of this pay record?
Yes, I have.
And do you have any objections to me looking at the pay or entering the pay record into evidence?
No.
Do you have any objections?
No, I don't.
All right. State's exhibit
Okay, Your Honor.
one. That's admitted. Okay.
The state would like to call its first witness, Ms. Ramirez.
Okay.
Ms. Ramirez, could you please state your full name?
Jacqueline Crystal Ramirez.
Okay. What are the names of your children in this case?
Travis Ayers Jr., Naomi Ayers, Audrina Ayers, and Aiden Ayers.
And what are their birth dates?
Travis is January 24th, 2007. Naomi is May 16, 2009. Audrina is October 6, 2010. And Aiden is September 8, 2012.
Okay. Who is their father?
Travis Ayers.
Okay. Are you currently married?
No. Oh, yeah, I am. Yes.
Okay. Are you married to Mr. Ayers?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Were you married when any of your children were conceived?
No.
Okay. With regard to Naomi and Audrina, is there anyone else that could be their father?
No.
Okay, are you asking that this court establish the parent-child relationship between those two children and Mr. Ayers?
Yes.
Okay. With regard to Aiden, when he was born, do you remember if Mr. Ayers signed an acknowledgement of paternity for Aiden?
Yes.
Okay. And are you asking that the court find that Mr. Ayers has a duty to support the children?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And in establishing two of your children and finding that Mr. Ayers has a duty to support all of the children, we are going to be modifying your prior order. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have you ever gotten a modification from your prior order that was done in 2009?
No, I have not.
Okay.
Ms. Mitchell, I don't think you've mentioned the child Travis.
So Travis, your oldest child, that child was established in that prior order. Is that correct?
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. All right. And so just to be clear, today we are adding your last three children for Mr. Ayers to pay child support for them. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
And in doing that, we're modifying your previous order. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. With regard to conservatorship, are you requesting that the court order you and Mr. Ayers to be joint managing conservators of the children?
Yes.
And are you asking to be designated as the managing conservator with the exclusive right to designate the primary residence of the children within Harris County and contiguous counties?
Yes.
Okay. With regard to possession and access, which is our visitation, are you requesting that a standard possession order be put in place?
Yes.
Okay. With regard to the child support and medical support, do you know if Mr. Ayers is working?
I don't know. No.
Okay. Do you know if he has any additional children outside of these four children with you?
No.
How are your children covered for health insurance?
They have Medicaid.
Okay. And so we used minimum wage in order to calculate Mr. Ayers' child support and medical support. Is that correct?
Yes.
And based on that, Mr. Ayers should pay you $365 for child support and $100 for cash medical support. Is that correct?
Yes.
And those payments should start March the 1st, 2022 and every month thereafter.
Correct.
Okay. Now, with regard to retroactive child support, has Mr. Ayers given you any money for Naomi, Adrina, and or Aiden in the past 4 years to support them?
No.
Okay. Are you requesting retroactive child support for those three children?
I am. Yes.
Okay. And so we were able to determine that Mr. Ayers should pay you $6,480 for retroactive child support for those three children. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Any uncovered health care expenses, are you requesting that the judge order that you guys cover those expenses 50-50, you and Mr. Ayers?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, going back to your prior order, Mr. Ayers was ordered to pay you $193 for child support and $50 for cash medical support starting February the 1st, 2009, and every month thereafter. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And Mr. Ayers has not paid any of those amounts at any time. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And so based on that, we were able to confirm that Mr. Ayers is in arrears for child support, $53,107.15 as of January the 31st, 2022. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And he's also in arrears for medical support, $10,783.75. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And so for a cumulative child support judgment on arrears, Mr. Ayers is $59,587.15. Is that correct?
Correct.
And you're requesting that he pay that back at $348 a month. Is that correct?
Yes.
And for the medical support arrears, you're requesting that Mr. Ayers pay that back at $103 a month. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
And those payments should start March the 1st, 2022, and every month thereafter.
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe Mr. Ayers should pay court costs as billed?
Yes.
And do you believe this order is in the best interest of your children?
Yeah.
And are you asking the court to grant this default judgment against Mr. Ayers?
Yes.
I pass the witness, Your Honor.
The court will approve the order submitted.